Hey everyone, in the last episode, I finally found the billionaires I was set out to find, but the story doesn't end there. I came across that lawyer that pistol whipped me after the crash, and increasingly, I keep finding ominous signs that something nefarious happened or is still happening on this island. For my survival, I must keep going, and in this episode, I move on to the next GPS location and find a piece of armor that's shrouded in mystery deep within a cave and guarded by one of the rarer creepies that exist on this island. So come along with me as we continue to explore the world of Sons of the Forest. Gazing at the GPS, there stands a marker blinking at me. It's located in an area I haven't explored in a while, so I decided to travel the old-fashioned way, on foot, thinking I may come across a new and unexplored cannibal camp, or perhaps another night bee to acquire. As I came across a beautiful mountain lake to have a snack, off in the distance, I could see a cannibal lookout peeking through the trees. With no memory of stumbling upon this cannibal camp, I wrapped up my lunch at this quaint location and headed over. I was surprised to see that I was greatly outnumbered. In recent days, I have come across more camps taken over by creepies, and I have started to feel brief moments of empathy for the cannibals, albeit I mean it when I say brief. Exhausted and feeling merciful, I didn't feel like fighting them all for a few pieces of rope and perhaps a can or two for cat food. I took note of their location and made off with one of the more precious items at their camp, and went on my way. The GPS location was at what appeared to be a once well-populated cannibal camp, but once again, the slime-covered shelters demonstrated the dominance the creepies had on this island. It's just another reason why I choose to leave the cannibals alone unless they have it coming. Thankfully, there were no occupants here, and I was able to loot with my guard down just a little bit while I looked for the exact location on my GPS. I began to unearth the next bunker, but staying vigilant to guard myself against a sneak attack. The only threat I encountered was this cannibal. That's alright. I believe in freedom of speech, religion, and press. Dusting off the heavy metal hatch, revealing maintenance bunker B, I pulled it open and entered. Some of these bunkers have been extravagant at best, but this one looked to be a single housing unit for the select few. And as with all of these bunkers, it was unoccupied. Kind of. Upon exploring this residence, I helped myself to a snack. No! Oh gosh darn it, what a waste. That doesn't fill me up at all. And found some new items to accessorize my guns. Alright, I don't even know how to accessorize my gun, so I'm going to try to figure this out. I'm assuming you put the pieces onto the crafting pad. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so I can only use the pistol, and then you have to craft it. Okay, so that's how you do that. And then let's see, what do I do with that rail? Where is that? Yeah, that thing. Okay, I don't even know what the hell a rail is. If you know what a rail is for a gun, please leave a comment down below. I am so not into guns, and not even like from a political standpoint at all. I really like my archery, and I know a lot of people who own guns, and every single time I go shooting with them, I'm like, I prefer the archery range. So I'm just like, it's just a hobby that I'm just not interested in when it comes down to it. With my next GPS location collected, I was eager to get reception to see where my next adventure would take me. As I explored the residence more, I found another valuable weapon, a compound bow. Within a short bit of time, I realized that was it. The bunker didn't open up to a secret cave system or yield anything else to discover. So I spent some time wandering around and collecting supplies I came across, and then I had a backflash. So a few weeks back, I went to this cave and I got the night vision goggles. But I couldn't go further outside of the immediate entrance because you had to go for a swim, and I didn't have a rebreather at the time. And if memory serves me correctly, I think this is the Golden Armor Cave. And so since we're in the area and I haven't been through the cave system at all, how about we go into this cave system and see what's in there. Pretty sure it's a golden armor, but we'll just check it out anyway. While I make my way back to the cave, if you have enjoyed this story thus far, please boop the like button and consider subscribing. Let's get back to it. Just at the entrance, I found more of those poor spiritual people. I recently found footage of the silver jacket dude killing these people execution style, and while I'm sure they were kind of weird, no one deserves to have their life taken like that. With their bodies littered all over the place, I have made it a personal mission of mine to find out what evils were motivating that guy to do the things he's done. All right, let's check this out. Okay, it's darker than heck in here. I need my light. So I'm just gonna kind of loot around, open up some of these things. And the thing is I'm full on a lot of the common items that are in these coffins, like the rope and the wires and the cat food and things like that. But let's see if I can make some bone armor and just kind of use up some of my rope so I could collect some more, I guess. I think I'm only able to do like one piece. But hey, that's alright. Let's see. We have like more of these religious people. But it's kind of weird. The religious people were kind of like in the forest also. They're different than the cultists, right? There's some plot holes in this storyline, or there's just a lot going on, I guess is really the better way to put it. There's a place I'm supposed to dive down into, but I think there's some stuff over here, so let's just check that out. Yeah, I'm full on all this stuff, so. Alright, looks like diving we shall go. Oh wow, this is just so wide open. But this should be pretty easy to deal with these puppies here. This is them in their natural habitat. They look so much creepier in the caves. Blend in a lot more. Oh yeah, and this is the fire axe with the upgrade weapon coating or plating or whatever. So with these puppies, it takes like one hit to take these things down. Okay, I feel like there's one more that we lost. Did he drown or something? Oh, I think I see him. Yep, he sure did drown. Well, I will take your skin, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit, this is a long-ass slide. Okay, I thought that was never ending. Each chamber of this cage was vast and empty. Empty because of how open everything was, but also because of the lack of enemies. Within one chamber, more of the Sons of the Stars people were scattered about, dead. And another painting on the cave wall was on display. I still don't really know how to fit in the cultist story within the larger story of Sons of the Forest. Part of me thinks I was onto something when I did my video about the want or the changes that I wanted to see in Sons of the Forest. That was like one of the first videos that I put out there when I first started my channel. I think they kind of know of the properties that Sulfite has and maybe the moon events, and they were getting in the way with like pumping profits or something like that. But I just want to see more of the story come together because I just feel like so much is left up in the air. So I don't know. What do you guys think? How do you think the story is coming together so far? I'd like to know. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. The chambers were eventually illuminated with sulfite structures, and the diversity of creepies increased a little bit. Even more Sons of the Star people were scattered about the cave, and it dawned on me that the structures nestled within this cave must have drawn them there. They must have known something more about sulfite than the anti-aging properties the Puptins wanted to profit from it. There's something more to this mineral, and they were killed over what they know. Here we have some more Sons of the Stars people. You might not have caught it, but the back of that book that I picked up at the beginning of the cave, it identified these people as the Sons of the Stars people. Or that's what their group name is. So in the past, I was referring to them as cultists, but I plan to put in some story formatted narration to this gameplay, and more than likely, I'll be referring to them as Sons of the Stars people in that narration, and from now on, I'll be calling them that. I pressed on in this cave, encountering fingers and babies, but it was all manageable. However, it became apparent that this cave must be hiding something precious and perhaps critical, simply because of how deep I've gone already and the amount of death within the vast chambers of this cave. Then I spotted a rarity, a creepy I have seen on the surface before, but never in any of the other cave systems. Demons, 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 demons! Okay, so I know we're close to the golden armor now, and I know you can kill these demons with other weapons, but I am gonna just try to kill them all with a cross. I mean, it is like, the cross is the only weapon that kills the demons, and you can't use the cross on any other creepy, so I don't know. It's fun just watching them burn. Okay, moving along. And what is this? Okay. Oh, okay. I remember this from my first time I played this game, which was like in March when it was super early access. I don't get the spacesuit thing. And so we have like a couple of different types of people that appear to be on this island. We have the Sons of the Stars people, the skeletons with the Bibles next to them, and then these guys in spacesuits. And these spacesuit guys are positioned similarly to the skeletons that died from the artifact in the first game. And they're all dead in front of the golden armor. And that's just on top of, well, that's kind of like underneath the cannibals and the creepies and everything. Eventually, I plan to do some kind of lore video when things all come together, or maybe I just need to kind of look through the books and the emails that I've collected since I've been playing and put something together. But as of right now, like, I am so seriously like, what the is going on? There's something paranormal happening, and whatever that paranormal thing is, it's drawn a lot of people to it, but I really just want the story to come together. This was a lengthy cave, but a fairly empty one too, providing challenging fights in the few chambers just before the golden armor was obtained. The Solophyte armor has some significance, and with it being in my possession, I must figure out when it will be significant to use. With the new GPS location blinking on my screen, I know where my next adventure will be, and I hope you join me for that one too. Alright, well, don't forget to boop the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. I post videos every Monday, and they span from story formatted gameplays just like the one you just saw, to tutorials and game updates. I'll put a couple of other suggestions up here somewhere, wherever YouTube plans on putting them, just in case you want to keep on watching. Other than that, my name is Heather, and thank you so much for letting me put my game on for you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!